Good citizenship is our way of life, a natural part of how GE works. That was said by Bob Conicorn, Vice President of GE. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the board. I would like to thank you for giving me this time today to talk to you about how GE can further benefit the progression of this world. My name is Alec, and I am a Chief Analyst here at GE. And I would like to tell you about the program Health Globability. Health Globability started back in 2004 when GE invested $20 million in rural African communities to help benefit them with hospitals and water treatment facilities. After 2004, GE made a 5-year, $30 million commitment that would reach 11 countries in Africa, Latin America, and hundreds of thousands of people in need. Due to the recession in 2008, GE was unable to continue this commitment, and since then, minimum amounts of funding have been able to reach the millions in need. I would like to propose a new jumpstart to the Health Globability program to get it back up and running and to keep it running for years to come. The Health Globability program will bring huge benefits around the world by giving them power to keep hospitals, water treatment facilities, and schools running. And to have a fully functional developed country running stably, you need to have the hospital and schools and water treatment facilities to make sure that the basic necessities are met. The program will also bring clean water facilities and sustainable foods. And this is very important in Africa because to bring clean water facilities and sustainable foods would be greatly beneficial for them because clean water is hard to come by and food is hard to grow in Africa. Lastly, it will bring healthcare, which will include medicine, up-to-date medical equipment, and most important, doctors and nurses to treat all those in need. As you know, Africa has been ravaged by war and diseases, and to bring in a healthcare system that can help prevent or fight against diseases and wounded people from gun battles and other sorts of violence, that would be greatly beneficial. The jumpstart that the global Health Globability program needs is a powerful one, but with GE's help, it can receive that jumpstart almost immediately and with full force. I'm proposing that we require all of GE's 300,000 worldwide employees to donate 1 to 5% of their paychecks to the Health Globability program. But of course, if the employee cannot meet the 1 to 5% donations, they can be exempted. Another way GE's might will play a critical role in the Health Globability program is with its volunteer power. GE, since its creation, has always been a powerful commitment to volunteer work, like with disaster relief and the Red Cross. Now, we can heavily encourage all our employees to volunteer 1 to 5 hours a month to help raise awareness, set up fundraisers, and collect food collection spots to be sent to places in need. To put a perspective on where this money would do, what this money would do, and how it would affect, for every $25,000 raised, that will be able to supply a hospital with medication for 2 weeks. Now that medication can be antibiotics, can be pain meds, to chemotherapy. Also, it can build 3 more classrooms onto a school. Now, 3 more classrooms doesn't seem like that much, but when in an area where class and schools are very limited, 3 more can make a huge difference to many families and children. Also, it can keep generators going for 2 months. Don't forget that these generators keep the schools, water treatment facilities, and hospitals running all times at critical times also. And before these facilities would have power outages at least 11 times a day. In 2004, the Health Globability program was first introduced in Ghana, and within 6 months, the Ministry of Health in Ghana reported that it helped build 11 facilities across the country. And those facilities can be ranged from hospitals to water facilities and schools. And as now, think what the entire company of GE can do as a whole to bring these great benefits to places like Ghana and other places that are in dire need of help. With the combined effort of the entire company of GE, we will be able to bring power to hospitals and schools to keep them running all day, every day. Clean water to make sure that all the basic necessities of people are met, like clean drinking water. Food to make sure that no child goes hungry. And finally, healthcare, which I think is the most critical, to provide everyone who needs help, the help they can get. With this chance, we as a company will truly be able to live up to Vice President Bob Cornican's words. And our actions as a global company reflect our responsibilities as a good corporation. I would like to thank you, distinguished members of the board, for giving me this opportunity to present this great program to you. And don't forget that we have the power to benefit hundreds of thousands. So let's do something. Thank you, and do you have any questions?
Yeah. You said you'd like us to volunteer our employees' service hours, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Seeing how it's an overseas and foreign program, what would their involvement be here in the U.S.?
Their involvement in the U.S. would be simply like what I said, collecting food, fundraising, and awareness, just like basic things to help raise food and money to be sent to places in need. They're not going to be actually going over to out of country and getting hands on. There's other organizations that we are working with to make sure that happens.
What's the name of, is this GE?
GE is, I guess it's running it, I guess.
So they would be running where the volunteers, or the employers who are volunteering, where they go?
Yeah, but it's up to the employee if they want to do fundraising or awareness or anything they want, just to help benefit, as long as they help community help with the community service hours.
So you're saying they could replace, or you consider helping raise awareness, community service for it?
Yeah.
And if they don't do the community service, that's when they give 1 to 5% of their paychecks?
No, we would rather have them give more money, because money can be stretched in different ways. But we would actually want to require that, and maybe just have volunteer hours as a choice, because a lot of people have things to do after work and cannot commit to those hours.
Okay, so you want us to make the 1 to 5% of your paycheck mandatory for employees?
Yes.
Yeah, just for clarification, I might still be a little confused here. This Health Globally is a program, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Not the actual charitable organization?
No, it's a program set up by GE.
Okay.
So it's a charity almost owned by GE.
Okay.
Oh, the money that you're saying from the employees, the 1 to 5%, would that go to Africa or?
It would go to the entire program, which would be in Latin America, Africa, and really anywhere else that's really needed, like Southeast Asia.
Okay.
Any more questions?
That's it.
Well, thank you very much for listening.